Hi there! My name is Christina, and I'm going to be helping you practice some overhand throwing and rolling today. We're going to be doing some fun activities like bowling today, and all of these activities can be done on the tabletop or on the floor. First, we are going to be doing some stretching. I will show two options for stretching: partner and independent stretching. For all these stretches, let's not stretch too much or too little. Keep it right in the middle. Partner stretching. I would like for you to get a sibling or a parent to help you out with this part. You will need a partner. Okay, so we are going to start with our first stretch. Family member of whatever sort, I want you to go ahead and grab the underside of the elbow and grab their arm like this. And I want you to just pull down slightly and help them stretch out this elbow flexor. So I want you to hold that elbow stretch for at least 5 to 10 seconds. I want you to go ahead and keep this arm on the elbow and grab the other arm and turn it this way. So kind of out. You can go ahead and put your hand over the thumb as well if that helps, and stretch that forearm pronator. And for this stretch, again, we're going to be holding it for 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, for this next stretch, we're going to stretch the wrist. And for this stretch, you want to put their arm on a surface like the table, or you can also put it on the side of their chair as well. So all you need to do is hold down the forearm here and use your other arm to pull these fingers back slightly. Again, we will be doing this for 5 to 10 seconds. If you can't get a partner to help you with stretches, that's totally okay. I have a couple of stretches you can do on your own. Independent stretching. So the first stretch, we're going to stretch out our fingers and our wrists. What you're going to do is you're going to put your fingers against a table, the side of the table, and you're going to push forward. So you're going to go and lean forward. Pause to stretch for 5 seconds and keep your arms straight. For the arm stretch, we're going to reach forward and then come back down. And reach forward again, like you're about to grab your favorite candy. And then put it back down. I'm going to do this 3 more times, okay? Reach forward and put it back down. Reach again, put it back down. One last time. Reach forward, keep your back against your chair, and put your arm back down. Good job! Now you're ready for the activities. Overhand throwing. For the throwing activity, we're going to need 2 pieces of paper like this. You can also use notebook paper if you have it, or any type of paper you have around the house. But we need 2 full sheets. You might need some family help for this part. The first paper, we're just going to crush it up into a ball. Pause and make a ball. For the second paper, we're going to draw 3 different shapes on it. For our piece of paper, we're gonna have 3 different shapes. It could be any shape. I chose a circle, heart, and a star. One shape has to be at the bottom, one shape has to be in the middle, and one shape has to be at the top. Pause and have you or a family member draw the shapes. Now, I have my ball and I have my 3 different shapes. They're going to be targets for my overhand throw. We're going to put the paper at the edge of the table. I want you to get nice and comfy right before the edge of the table. And now we're going to practice our overhand throw. So what you're going to do to start is I want you to hold on to the ball, grip it nice with your fingers, just like this, like a snowball. You can start by just having your elbow on the chair and seeing how that feels. And then if you feel like you can do it, challenge yourself by lifting your arm at the same time as you're bending your arm forward. So I lift, bend, let go. Lift, bend, let go. Throwing game time. This is where the shapes on that second piece of paper are going to come into play. Here's where it gets fun. So you have these 3 shapes. I want you to try to see how many shapes you can get. For each time that you throw and your ball lands on a shape, mine just landed on the circle, so I get 1 circle. Okay? Now I'm going to throw in a challenge. If you feel like you're getting a lot of shapes, I want you to try backing up a little further from the table and seeing how many shapes you can still get, okay? I want you to try, if you can, back up at least 1 time and see how you do. Rolling a ball. Okay, it is bowling time. So we're going to keep our same ball that we had for the bowling, but we're gonna make some bowling pins. So if you need help again to create these, go ahead and get a family member to help you with this part. Each bowling pin is just gonna be 1/2 of a sheet. So you wanna fold the sheet. You don't even need scissors for this. You just fold the sheet, tear it in half, like this, and then roll it. So, like a burrito. Do you like burritos? I like burritos. Okay, so you have this sort of tube, and you want to hold on to the bottom of the tube so that your burrito stays rolled up, and then you want to pinch just the top we're pinching. I'm going to pinch it nice and tight so it stays together. And now it looks almost like a little bowling pin, and it works just perfectly. I want you to go ahead and have at least 4 bowling pins, and if you need, you can have 6 bowling pins, so that's going to require 6 of these half sheets, 3 full pages of paper. The cool thing about our little paper bowling pins is that they stand up straight just like real bowling pins. I have some more over here, just like that. Boop. If you want to, you can have them colored. You can make them out of construction paper. Make it as fun as you want. So I'm going to have 4 paper bowling pins, okay? And they're about a foot away from the edge of the table. And you can just go ahead and sit right at the edge of the table like you're eating dinner. You're gonna have your ball again. We're gonna practice our underhand rolling by doing some bowling. Bowling training. We are going to practice our underhand rolling first. So we're going to hold our ball just like this, like you're holding a big prize. You can keep your elbow on the chair for now. And for now, I just want you to practice cupping it like a snowball and then opening it like a prize and bending your arm forward. So just like this. Snowball, prize, forward. We can even call it a launch. Snowball, prize, launch. Now, here's where our elbow gets involved. We're gonna lift our elbow, just like we did when we were doing overhand throw, where we bend forward while lifting our elbow. I want you to do lifting your elbow and moving your arm forward. So lift, forward, prize, launch. So you have it like a snowball. Lift your elbow, push forward, prize, launch. Floor option. On the floor, it's going to look a little different, and it actually might be a little bit easier to do. You're gonna hold the snowball just like this. Bring your arm down, back, and then forward, prize, launch. Try it out with me. Let's try this together, okay? So we're going to grab it, bring it down, prize, launch. Don't forget to show your prize before you launch your arm forward. This goes for both the table and on the floor. Because if you just launch your arm forward, you're still holding on to the ball. It's not going to knock over your pins. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Bowling time! I'll show you an example of both table bowling and floor bowling. I'll show floor bowling first. Table bowling. Pause the video and give it a try. Bowling challenge. Here's a challenge for you. I want you to try removing a pin and seeing if you can still knock out all the pins. You can remove it all the way until you only have one pin and try it like that. Go ahead and try the challenge now. After I finish talking, pause the video and remove 1 or 2 pins and see how you do with bowling with less pins. Is it harder to aim? Do you think you can try hitting just 1 pin alone? Floor challenge. Okay, floor team, I have a challenge for you. So let's say you started right here and you bowled really well, you knocked all the pins out, bowled much better than I just did. I want you to try moving back just a little. Once you're back here, just do the same thing. Let's see how many pins we can knock out. That is it for our overhand throwing and our rolling lesson today. You can do these activities anytime at home, just with a few pieces of paper. You can also make a game out of it with your family, with your siblings, parents, whoever. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for following along with me. Stay awesome because you did an awesome job today.